stories. The minority in Parliament is demanding the immediate dismissal of the Director General of the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, Professor Samuel Ofori-Bekwai, and Board Chair of NACA, citing what it describes as gross negligence over the inclusion of LGBTQ-related content in the withdrawn Physical Education Teacher Manual. Addressing journalists, the Member of Parliament for Old Tafo, Vincent Kowasafua, said NACA's leadership had failed to prevent the inclusion of the content, representing a serious breach of public trust. ChannelOne News' Ni Ayikwe Okan reports.
The National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, NACA, has withdrawn printed copies of a senior high school teacher manual following concerns that certain content on gender identity in the Year 2 Physical Education and Health violated Ghanaian norms, values and culture. That notwithstanding, the Minority Caucus on Thursday addressed journalists accusing government of deliberate attempt to introduce LGBT activities into the SHS curriculum. They called for the dismissal of management of NACA for failing in its oversight responsibility.
Of particular concern is the inclusion of redefined concepts of sex, sexuality, sexual orientation, sexual rights, and gender identity, which fundamentally depart from Ghana's cultural, religious, biological, and moral foundations. We unreservedly condemn these definitions as absurd, ideologically driven, and a deliberate attempt to introduce LGBTQ+ concepts into the education system through state-approved teaching and learning materials. The minority is also demanding a transparent and inclusive review of all affected teaching and learning materials involving Parliament, religious bodies, traditional authorities, parents, civil society organizations, education experts, and teacher unions. 3, the dismissal of the Director General of NACA and the Chairperson of NACA Board for failure of oversight and breach of public trust. We say so because NACA is now telling us, assuming without admitting, that the document was developed by the MPP government in 2024. If you don't believe in it, why then do you go ahead to go and even print them in 2025? That is causing financial loss to the state.
Well, the Minority Caucus also stated that the content of the teaching manual, which includes gender identity, do not originate from the previous government.
The definitions of sexuality, sexual orientation, gender expression, and sexual rights found in the current elective teacher manual are new insertions, not legacy content. So if anybody tells you that they are legacy content, they are lying to you. The facts are there for anybody to check. Any claim that these concepts are long-standing within Ghana's physical education and health curriculum is therefore factually incorrect and intellectually dishonest.
While calling for a parliamentary probe into the development, the Minority Caucus is also urging the Christian community as well as civil society organizations to speak up against the disturbing trend. Reporting for ChannelOne News from Parliament, Ni Ayikwe Okan.